Good morning, Belton High School. I'm Andrew Clark.
I'm Savannah Truitt.
And you're watching Cutlass TV News. This year at Belton High School, we have a new food service. Slade Ritchie and Trey Swaggart have more on the story.
This year, Belton High School got a new food servicer and a new head chef.
Actually, OPA is, we do a lot of things from scratch. So the company that was before us, the other guys, they, from what I can see and what I gathered, they did a lot of items that were out of the freezer and into the oven. We really didn't do too much scratch stuff. Everything we make is scratch, pretty much. So I think the quality's better. The way we put things together as far as flavors. Our corporate chef, Rick, is phenomenal in what he comes up with. And Kristen, our dietitian, helps us put together the menus. They do a phenomenal job. So it's really nice to see the quality coming out and being appreciated.
This year they seem a lot more appetizing and like real food, to be honest.
This is Slade Ritchie
and Trey Swaggart
for BHS Cutlass News.
Here's a sneak peek into this year's volleyball season by Robert Thomas, Avery Hobson, Brooke Truman, and Andrew Clark.
The volleyball season is now in full serve. Sophomore Abby Elkins shares her thoughts on the upcoming season.
All of these I want the volleyball team to portray are hard work and grit this season. This season I like to be conference champs and make it past the first round of districts. For a game I usually like to listen to music that pumps me up, and I like to just have fun with my team so we can go out with a lot of energy. It's hard to manage school and volleyball, but I usually just use all of my spare time to study or work on homework, even though I don't really have much time for myself.
Junior Michaela Arn also shares her goals and expectations on the season.
The qualities we want to show just as a team overall this year is lots of enthusiasm and life on the court, and also just encouraging one another to be the best players we can be. The goals we have this year is to win conference and then to also have a winning record, which we're on our way to doing, so I'm very proud of that. I've managed school and volleyball probably by putting school first. School academics always comes first for me, but just having that grit in both school and volleyball and continuing to work hard and manage my time.
The next home volleyball game is September 20th at 7 p.m. against William Crispin. For Robert Thomas, Avery Hobson, and Brooke Truman, I'm Andrew Clark for Cutlass TV News. BHS has many new teachers this year, and this week Cutlass is featuring Mrs. Klein and Mr. Cloninger. Here's a spotlight by Mason Goffey, Josh Fife, and Corey Birch.
There are many new teachers at BHS this year, two of which are Miss Christina Klein and Mr. Eric Cloninger. Klein is an English teacher from Richmond, Missouri.
I want them to appreciate and respect the books that we're getting ready to read. I want them to figure out that what we're reading in class actually does pertain to them in their real world somehow. So like if we're reading Mice and Men, how does reading Mice and Men actually help them understand people that are dealing with their ailing parents or people with disabilities? I want them to be able to take what they are learning in class and apply it to the real world.
In addition to teaching English, Klein is also the new varsity head cheer coach.
I did cheerleading all through high school, and I was fortunate enough to go to MU cheer camp every summer. And then my daughters did cheerleading all through high school, and then I helped coach her rec league. And then now my daughter is attending college on a cheerleading scholarship. I like the relationships, I like the school spirit, and it goes well with student council. And I'm also involved in student council, so.
Cloninger joins the BHS staff as a first-year social studies teacher.
My time here as a teacher has been awesome. My fourth hour aide is named Mason. He has just been tremendous super helpful. Not only him, but all the other teachers have been super helpful, kind. If I need anything, they're more than welcome to help me. Administration has been awesome, and not only that, but the students have been super helpful too. So it's been good.
He will also be the new varsity assistant boys basketball coach.
I will be the assistant varsity basketball coach here at Belton High School, and I played at Blue Springs High School all 4 years in basketball, and I went and played at Penn Valley Community College, which is downtown Kansas City. I played there for 1 year, so super looking forward to the season. I'm excited to work with my players, work with my other coaches, and it's going to be a good year, so make sure you tell your fellow students to come and support the basketball team.
For Mason Goffey, Josh Fife, and Corey Birch, I'm Gene Powell for Cutlass TV News.
I'm Avery Hobson,
And I'm Gene Powell.
and we're here with Sports Report.
On Monday, the varsity volleyball team had a tough fall to Raytown. They bounced back Tuesday with a win against Raytown South.
On Tuesday, the girls' tennis team defeated Ruskin 7-2, finishing fourth in the Belton Invitational Tournament. Congrats to Julia Smith on her third place finish.
Wednesday, girls golf fell to Ray Peck 214 to 202. Anna McDonald was the first place medalist with a score of 45.
On Monday, boys varsity soccer played a 2-2 draw against Pleasant Hill in the first round of their tournament. On Tuesday, they came back with a win at beating Lafayette 10-0. The soccer team fought hard on Wednesday's game, but fell short to Lincoln Prep 3-1. The Pirates will play Fort Osage on Monday.
On Tuesday, the varsity softball team picked up a conference win against Oak Park 11-1, as well as JV winning 13-3. Olivia Sullivan had 2 hits, and Maddie Finn completed the night with a walk-off triple, scoring Sydney Morgan. On Wednesday, the varsity softball team picked up another conference win against North Kansas City 5-4. The big inning started by a walk by Macy Austin and a double by Abby Steinman. Maddie Nugent earned the win, pitching 7 innings, striking out 5. Avery Hobson led the team with 3 hits and 3 stolen bases, along with the JV winning 13-12.
Boys swim fell to Platte County and Blue Springs. Tristan Miller sang a state consideration time in the 50 and 100 meter freestyle. The 200 medley relay of Tristan Miller, Walker Honte, Ian McAdams, Alex Eckes, and the 200 freestyle relay of Walker Honte, Alex Eckes, John Labby, Tristan Miller both earned state consideration cuts as well.
On Monday, JV football fell short to Fort Osage 24-16. Let's cheer on our varsity football team this Friday as they take on our rivals, the Ray Peck Panthers.
Tune in next time to Sports Report.
Thanks for watching Belton High School.
And remember to tune in next week.
And as always,
Carpe diem.